Alright, hello YouTube. This is going to be a series of all the recipes in Industrial Craft for 1.7.3 Minecraft. This took me like 4 or 5 days to make, so please enjoy to the fullest extent. These are all my beds lined up. Sec, let me turn on my jetpack really quick. This is my little bed design. Anyway, getting started. In Industrial Craft there's 3 new ores added. And see my little design, it goes like this. Pretty cool. Anyway, this one is tin right here. This is copper and this is uranium. Just saying that those are the 3 new ores. The first major recipe would be the iron furnace, which is basically you just take all iron, you put it all the way around except for the middle one. You leave the middle one empty, and that's basically the recipe itself. Or you could just do all iron around, but I like this better. You get a furnace, and it looks like this when it's lit up. When it's not, it's just dark right there. All these recipes are separated by workbenches and a glowstone later on. The next major recipe, but it takes up a lot of resources, would be the tree tap. Now, if you take a piece of rubber, a tree tap, and put 3 wood above it, you will get 1 rubber ball. And that takes up a lot of resources, you guys. It takes up a lot of wood just to make even one of these, and you only get 1 rubber ball. So it's fairly expensive, but there is a solution to that later on in the video. With what you can make with rubber balls, if you take some copper and you get some rubber, like so, you make this actually makes 8 cables. And when you have a cable out and you right click, it places down this. I'll just demonstrate that. Ta-da! This is a cable. Very nice looking. Next thing you can make is an RE battery, which stands for rechargeable, but RE doesn't really make sense. You take 3 tin in a bucket shape, a redstone, and 2 cable, and you get an empty RE battery. Now if you have 6 charged ones, you cannot stack these. They don't stack at all. But if you take all these like so and put it in a craft table, you get a 6-pack. And if you take this and you right click on it, you throw all 6 batteries and you can pick them all up. So it's just a nice way to store batteries and all that fun stuff. The next thing would be in electrical circuit. These are used in a lot of recipes. It is basically just cable, redstone, refined iron. To make refined iron, you just take up an iron ingot, put it in a furnace or anything that will smelt it, and you will get a refined iron. And but you can't make any tools or anything with them, but you can make a machine, which I'll be demonstrating a little bit later in the video, which is actually right here. This is a machine. Take 8 refined iron in a square, and you get a machine. When you place it down, it looks like this. It's not used for any decrement. It's actually made to make a lot of recipes, like a generator. A generator is a furnace, a machine, and an RE battery. It can be charged or empty. I recommend an uncharged to actually use the battery. This is what it looks like when it's running. All these machines that I have look like when they're running, otherwise the bottom just isn't lit. Basically, you put something in here and you can charge up certain energy holders later. This is a water mill. These are all generators from this point on, like the next 4 generators. This one is a water mill. This is very inefficient. You have to keep putting buckets of water in here, and it does not work very well. You can put it in the water and get little splashes of energy, but this will take like 10 Minecraft days to charge 1 battery. Very inefficient, very not worth making at all. Next thing is a geothermal generator. This runs on like a bucket of lava or like uranium fuel cells and stuff. This charges a lot faster, and you can also cook stuff while it's charging. To make it, you just get 2 glass, electric circuit, a generator, and 3 refined iron. All these in the middle are generators. FYI. This is a solar panel generator. You take coal dust. Now, coal dust, you have to put it in the macerator, which I'll be showing on later. But then you get 1 coal dust, and you put 3 coal dust in like a bucket like so. You take 3 glass, you take 2 integrated circuits, and a generator, and you get a solar collector. This is automatically collected by sun. Alright, sorry about that, guys. And this is a solar collector. Normally, when it's sun time, which is right now, this little light bulb right here in the very middle, it's a tiny little square, will be lit up yellow. And this is basically free. You put a battery in there, it takes like a Minecraft day to make, and it is absolutely free. And this is what I actually use nowadays to power all my stuff. This is a windmill, highly inefficient, takes up a lot of resources. And it's just cable on the outside and iron around the generator, and you get a windmill. This windmill, you generally want to put it really high on like a sign, really high in the air, And but yeah, it's very efficient. You get little. Sometimes it goes really fast. Sometimes it doesn't go at all. It's just not very reliable at all. Alright, now as I showed you before, the iron furnace runs 20% faster than a regular furnace, and when you upgrade to the electronic furnace, it runs 12.5% faster than the iron furnace. So around like 37-38% faster. And then you just get your iron furnace, your redstone, and your electronic circuit. This is just an upgrade basically from the iron furnace, and this runs on redstone batteries, which I'll be showing how to make batteries later on. Now this is the mace raider, what I was talking about. You have to take 3 cobblestone picks, a machine, and 2 electronic circuits, and you'll get a mace raider. It looks like that. When you pop it down, you do this. This runs on battery too. But when you do it, I'll grab a piece of coal really quick actually to demonstrate the awesomeness of coal. Here we go, coal. Pop it in there. I got an RE battery right at my disposal. And this goes kind of slow, but it is well worth it. Now with the macerator, what you want to do is when you mine out iron ore, and you get the ore back, and you put this in the macerator, you get 2 iron dust. Now when you put 2 iron dust in, that means that when you go to smelt it, then you get double the iron. You know what I mean? So if you just smelt this right now, you just get 1 iron. But since you're macerating, you're basically crushing this up into 2 iron dust, and you smelt it, and you get 2 iron ingots. So basically just grab this, so you get 2, smelt this, and you get 2 iron ingots. So it just basically doubles your loot. So make this machine as soon as you can. It will help you out and double your supplies very quickly. Next thing, I love how this glows. I think that's really cool. Next thing is the extractor. This is what I was talking about with like a better way to get rubber. I'll get a couple of these. You basically take tree tap, an electronic circuit, and a machine, and you'll get an extractor. Put a battery in there, put some wood in there. This is used to extract a lot of things in the future, which I will all be going over way in the future. This extracts, so instead of having 3 wood and a tree tap equaling 1 rubber, this is 1 wood equals 1 rubber. Much more efficient, much nicer to have. Next thing we have, I'm going to actually go to bed really quick. Here we go. The next thing I think would be the compressor, if I'm not losing it. Yep, the compressor. The compressor is 6 stone on the outside and an electronic circuit and a machine. And you'll get something that looks like this. It is a compressor. Put that right there. This is used to compress a lot of stuff that I'll be showing in the future. Now if you take coal dust and you take a bucket of water, you'll get hydrated coal. And if you take hydrated coal and put that in the compressor, you'll get this, which is a compressed hydrated clump. Now with a compressed hydrated clump, you can use it to make fuel. If you get 3 compressed hydrated clumps, 5 tin and surround it like so, you will get clumpy fuel. You have to run this through the extractor. This machine right here, the extractor, and you will get nice, normal, straight up fuel. Now, fuel can be made to make single-use batteries. See, I'm getting just empty batteries when I put in actual loaded batteries. These are single-use batteries. When you put these in there, you do not get the shell back. You just get it. It's a little bit less inefficient than the RE battery power, but you know it still works. And if you're nature-friendly, you can take 9 saplings, arrange it like so, and you'll get a plant clump. What the plant clump in the Alright, and you compress this and you will get a compressed plant clump. This is just like the compressed hydrated coal clump. Put it like so, surround it with a tin, and you'll get biofuel clumpy. Run this through the extractor, and you'll get biofuel. Biofuel you can make single-use batteries for too, and basically same use, and you can use that to charge stuff in the future. And this will be the last thing I'm going to showcase in this part. This is to make bronze dust. If you put this through the macerator, copper, when you get the ore back, you get copper dust and 1 tin dust. You get a bronze dust. Bronze can be made into all sorts of armor, as you see right here. It can be made into all sorts of picks and swords and tools. It's really nice. And this is a wrench. You need to grab a wrench, and I have a little demonstration set up here. And if you normally when you put a machine down and you mine it out with a pick, you will only get the machine part back. But when you put it down with the wrench and right-click, you actually get it back. So that saves you a lot of stuff and a lot of resources. Thank you guys. This is part 1. Please stay tuned for part 2. We'll be going over diamonds next, actually. Thank you. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.